my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a general tarot card reading. It's designed for anybody who has Sagittarius somewhere in their chart. You can also be a cross-watcher. You might have just stumbled upon this video and you like the title or the thumbnail. It might be on autoplay and you've just woken up in the middle of the night and here we are. I only do gentle tarot. I'm never going to tell you anything salacious, that you're being stalked, that your dog's going to get held hostage, or that you're going to trip over a snail whilst you're out walking and have a dreadful accident. I only take cards that jump out at me. I tend not to read reversals. And I'm using a beautiful deck called the Good Fortune Tarot. This has been recorded at the start of February, just after the new moon, which was in Aquarius. The sun is in Aquarius, the new moon was in Aquarius, and Pluto is in Aquarius. This is in Aquarius for the next 20 years, and now is the time to be manifesting and putting the seeds in place to have a beautiful, and I'm going to pick those up because they just fell out rather than jumped out. Now is the time for you to be planting the seeds for whatever and however you want the next 20 years to be. Again, I picked those up because they fell out as a lump rather than coming out as actual flying cards. So we had been, Pluto had been in Capricorn since 2008 until November last year. And we were in a situation where we, potentially some of us, including me, didn't have the best of times. So now is the time to clear out the things that don't serve you anymore. Because if you don't, then you will basically be stuck in the same unfortunate cycle that you were back in 2008 to 2024. I certainly don't want that for myself, and I don't want that for you either. So please take heed and try and, change your life. Get rid of the things that aren't serving you. If you've got energy vampires that are doing you a disservice and just draining you constantly, get rid of them. You might upset some people, but you have to look after yourself. Now, the underlying energy we have is the Knight of Wands. This really reminds me of another reading, and I can't remember what it was. That honestly, I'm sure that there was a Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant there. There might have also been a King of Cups and an Ace of Wands there. And goodness, I'll have to check back. But this is giving me a really odd deja vu with the Six of Cups. It doesn't surprise me. Well, it does freak me out, actually. But it doesn't surprise me because we are all sort of being told the same things at the moment, that we need to manifest. This is a really, really plentiful time. But we have to do the work. We're never going to get anything on a plate offered to us. There is always work to do. The universe will not just grant you witches. The universe will never just grant you riches, if I can speak. We have to put the work in because we have to prove that we want this as well. The Knight of Wands is about opportunities coming. He's riding a salamander. It's either a very tiny person or a really huge salamander. Salamanders are in tradition creatures which were fireproof. So you are in a situation at the moment where you feel as though, I don't want to say that you're untouchable, but I think that you feel at Sagittarius as though you're in a good place at the moment, that you have irons in the fire. And you're feeling quite confident about life and opportunities at the moment. So the cards we have are the Knight of Pentacles with the Hierophant, the King of Cups with the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups with the Justice card, and then the last one is the Page of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in the deck, but it's a good card. You can see here that he's been sat here for so long on this massive rabbit that there's actually a ring of toadstools that's grown round them whilst they've been sat there. Knights are about action. The Knight of Wands is probably going to be moving faster on a huge salamander than he is. The Knight of Pentacles is on this rabbit, because I don't quite think he's figured out how to ride him. But the intention is there, and Pentacles are about health and wealth. It's with the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is about knowledge. If you can hear Meg, my rescue bulldog, snoring, I do apologise. She's enjoying the sunshine. I know it's casting some shadows over my table here, but it's so beautiful to just have a little bit of late winter sunshine here. So she's popped herself on the sofa next to me in the sunshine, because she's a little fat ginger sun god, and she's enjoying it, and it's making her snore. So I do apologise, and I hope it's not detracting from the reading at all. The Hierophant is somebody who is looked up to, that is a wise person and is a leader. And it's somebody who can, you can see here that there's this dead tree, and then there's this very, it's a tree which is sprouting new leaves and new growth. And she also has this mimicked in the top of her head as well, that this is about knowledge. And is this you? Is the Knight of Pentacles this wise person, or is this, are you the Hierophant? We shall see as the reading goes on. The King of Cups is with the Ace of Wands. The King of Cups is somebody who is very in control of their emotions and their happiness. They're an energy that, although you can see the sea's quite choppy behind him here, he's got his back to it, and he's also sort of holding, you can see that his throne is slightly holding back these waves from coming up the beach. He is somebody who has a bit of a nothing phases me. He's one of these happy people who sometimes you can find them a bit annoying, to be honest. That they always sort of see the good in all the situations, and that they're always the person who will say something positive, and is just generally a happy person. It's with the Ace of Wands. You have a lot of wands here. You have a page, a knight, and an ace and a 9. Aces are about the potential of an opportunity coming. Perhaps you are going to find this King of Cups, this happy person, this mentor, this Hierophant person. I don't think that they're going to come into your life particularly quickly, or they might already be in your life, but you just don't realise it. You haven't seen that they have the potential to teach you something important. And by what they're going to teach you, it's going to open up this opportunity for you. I think that you already have lots of ideas. You, as I said before, you have lots of irons in the fire. But this one person, this King of Cups, is going to come along, and they're going to give you knowledge or the confidence to just follow one path. The Knight of Pentacles is about, again, this it's planting the seed of an opportunity, and it is slow moving. I know these days we're all dreadfully impatient, but this has to be taken in its own time. The Knight of Pentacles is looking to the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is looking to the Page of Pentacles. This is the second page that you have here, because you end with the Page of Wands as well. And again, this is showing that this opportunity, wands are about opportunities, is going to be prosperous for you. This is a massive pentacle that this page is sat on. So whatever this opportunity is, once you find this person, this jolly, nothing phases me, nothing gets me down sort of person, that they will educate you into realising that whatever, it will be one of these opportunities that are burning away here on the top of this staff. One of these opportunities is going to be the one that you need to follow. I think that you're going to struggle with it, because the Nine of Wands is about being nervous, and in this card the character has these wands behind him, and it's a protective barrier so that he can focus on the now, but he also is concerned about what might come up on him unexpectedly. You have to trust this King of Cups, and you also have to trust that this will come, but it is going to take time. The Page of Pentacles is typically stood in a ploughed field with it's got drills ready to be sown, but this is about sowing the seed. This is about nurturing the idea that you've got, and also not being afraid. Perhaps there's been something that's happened in the past which has made you wary of following this path, and you need to take reassurance from this wise person that take it slowly and let your barriers down, because there's so much beautiful potential here. And you know, you're right to be wary, but the next two cards are the Six of Cups and the Justice card. Perhaps this is something Sagittarius. I think it was the Pisces reading which was quite similar to this. You have to believe that this is going to work out. Yes, you have to be careful. The Justice card is about you getting your rewards for the work that you've put in and the knowledge that you've gained and how clever you've been as well. This isn't about seeking justice over somebody or over something. This is about you getting justice for all of the hard work that you're going to have put into this situation. Because the Six of Cups is about reminiscing back to happier, purer times. There are two children here, and they haven't got a care in the world. I think that at the moment, particularly with the Nine of Wands, you are reluctant. You're on this, you're the Knight of Wands. You've got all of these ideas. I think that the Salamander might be showing that you are nervous, that you feel as though you have to protect yourself, and that there are opportunities and you're just a little bit scared about taking them on. The Six of Cups is showing you that when you make the right decision, that you're going to wonder as to why you are ever worrying about taking these leaps of faith and going down this path to whatever this is that this is based on. And the last card is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is, you can see that they're looking up at the Knight of Wands, and not only are they looking up at the burning wand there that they've got, but they're also looking up at this other burning wand that this Knight of Wands has. When you've achieved this, more opportunities are going to come, because the page is about messages, opportunities coming which you didn't think possible before. this is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you've done one of these, when you've taken one of these ideas that you currently have, and you're being guided by this King of Cups, this clever, knowledgeable Hierophant card, who is going to change your life. You're going to go from this sort of dead tree to this one that's full of ideas and opportunities. And this again shows that there's all this budding opportunity that is coming to you, that more opportunities are going to come your way. And you will be looking at the other opportunities that you'd thought about previously, and you're going to go for them too. And it's just going to get better and better. Not only, I think, are you going to... Let's just see how... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there are 6 opportunities. There are 6 lights there on top of each one of those wands. 1, 2, 3. And there are 6 on the page of wands as well. You've got 6 of cups here. A cup is a cup of happiness, something that makes you happy. I apologise for Meg snoring. You will get to the point where whatever these 6 opportunities are, they are all going to happen, and they're all going to be fantastic. This might be something tiny. This might be, you know, a job, and then you get, you know, the house that you've wanted. You get, I don't know, you know, you get an offer that you can't refuse. It might just be small things here, or it might be as massive as you end up with 6 businesses and you become a millionaire, and you know, you've never imagined life like it. It's all scalable, and only you know as to the things that you're dreaming about and the opportunities that you want to take forward. But Sagittarius, this is a cracking reading for you. And because it's at this time of year when Aquarius has got so much going for it, such potential. Oh, Sagittarius, I want to know what these opportunities and these ideas are. And also if you know who this wise King of Cups is, who is going to help you on your path too. Sagittarius, has that resonated? If it has, please leave me a comment and let me know how it's resonated. I absolutely love reading your comments. I also would love it if you would like and subscribe, because it spurs me on to do more readings. Sagittarius, enjoy the rest of February, or whenever you see this. And thank you for getting to the end of the reading if you've done so. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.